We start with breaking news tonight at 6:30. A seventh U.S. service member has died in the continuing military conflict in the Middle East as Iran chooses a new supreme leader. Thanks for joining us here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. According to CENTCOM, the service member was wounded on March 1st in an Iranian attack on American troops in Saudi Arabia. 9 service members have been severely wounded from attacks across the region. Mojtaba Khamenei, son of the previous assassinated supreme leader, has been chosen as his father's successor. The war with Iran is now in its second week. President Donald Trump is vowing Iran will be hit hard and not ruling out putting troops on the ground. ABC has the latest.
The US and Israel launching a new wave of attacks against Iran, now hitting the country's energy infrastructure. Israel saying it has hit multiple oil refineries, massive plumes of smoke seen above this fuel depot in Tehran. And elsewhere in the city, video posted on social media showing a massive fireball erupting as someone is heard saying the fuel is in the streets, burning people's shops and houses. Iran's foreign minister saying these attacks mount to, quote, nothing less than intentional chemical warfare against Iranian citizens. Iran retaliating against these attacks, apologizing to its neighbors, promising to stop any further fighting unless Iran is attacked first. But hours after that apology, strikes rained down in several Gulf countries. Drones and missiles hitting this high-rise in Kuwait. And this video showing the moment an Iranian drone struck the airport in Dubai. President Trump has vowed Iran will be, quote, hit very hard, saying the US has identified new targets for complete destruction and certain death. The president saying he's not ruled out sending in special forces to seize Iran's enriched uranium.
We haven't gone after it, but something we could do later on.
Trump also seeming to offer another justification for this war, telling ABC News Iran was planning to take over the Middle East and suggested he stopped them from doing so.
He wants to see leadership in Iran that no longer threatens the United States or allies in the region.
But there are concerns among some that this war could drag on.
Wars expand, objectives change, circumstances come up that you didn't expect.
President Trump would not predict how long the war would last, telling ABC News, all I can say is we are ahead of schedule in both lethality and in terms of time. Now, the Pentagon announcing a 7th US service member has been killed in Operation Epic Fury. Tom Sufi-Burridge, ABC News in Paris.
All across the globe and even here in Kentucky, Anna, Americans are already feeling the sting of war in their pockets and at the gas tank, with gas prices going up nearly 27 cents nationally. AAA says the average price in the U.S. is at $3.45, climbing 50 cents in just 1 week of military action. Here locally, AAA puts Kentucky's average gas price at about $3.11, also jumping 50 cents. Experts expect these high gas prices as long as the conflict continues. Right now, police are searching for a man involved in a Knoxville, Kentucky deadly shooting yesterday. The Daviess County Sheriff's Office says there were reports of a shooting yesterday around 1 a.m. near Highway 144 in St. Lawrence Road in the Knoxville area. They say shots were fired at a field party, hitting multiple people. 2 were taken to the hospital, a juvenile and a 19-year-old. The 19-year-old died at the hospital. The juvenile was released from the hospital Saturday afternoon. After a long search yesterday morning, officers arrested 19-year-old Aiden Farrow during a traffic stop in LaGrange. He's facing multiple charges, and that includes tampering with evidence. Police are still searching for a second suspect, 20-year-old James Samaj Carr. Police say he would be charged with murder and assault. He is believed to be armed and dangerous. And happening earlier this afternoon, a man and a dog are dead after a deadly car crash on Hurstbourne Parkway. Linden police say the accident happened around 2 this afternoon at North Hurstbourne Parkway in Ormsby Station Road. A man was pronounced dead after the crash. Another man and a woman were transported to a hospital and treated for their injuries. Police also say a dog was killed as a result of the accident. Linden police is investigating the accident with help from LMPD's traffic unit. And new tonight, a Bullitt County man was arrested and charged with killing his wife with a wooden board. According to the arrest citation, 67-year-old Richard Chesser was attempting to move his wife's dead body from the garage to the bed of his pickup truck when police arrived. Her body was also found wrapped in a garden hose, and a club-like piece of wood with blood on it was found inside the house. Bullitt County deputies charged him with murder and domestic violence, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse. Deputies say this case is ongoing. Well, happening right now, a little over a week after a car crashed into Kwame Ramen in the Highlands neighborhood, a fundraiser is going on right now to help out the employees. WHAS11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit are at the fundraiser right now at the Streetery in Beachmont here at Rush Dinner Hour. And Clarice, what is that relationship like between the Streetery and Kwame?
Well, Alex, the owners are related. The owner of Streetery is actually Kwame Ramen's older brother. This weekend, the Streetery has hosted Kwame Ramen's to serve their food alongside of the other regular vendors here. We learned on March 1st that a car crashed into Kwame Ramen. A Louisville man has been arrested and charged for that damage, but this has caused Kwame Ramen to temporarily close. Head chef Duck Tran spoke to me about the help this weekend.
It really is great to have somebody to have your back, you know, when things go wrong like this. He was one of the first people who gave me a call when he heard the news. You know, it was pretty instant when he heard the news. You know, we try to help each other out.
Tran says that the majority of the proceeds from this weekend will actually be going to Kwame Ramen and their employees. And if you want to help out and support or also just grab a bite to eat yourself, this event will be going on here until 8 o'clock tonight. So you can come to 304 West Woodlawn Avenue to grab a bite to eat. Live in Beachmont, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.